Here are 30 conversations centered around meeting new people. Do you enjoy meeting new people? Yes. I find it interesting to meet new people and learn about their experiences. How do you usually introduce yourself to new people? I keep it simple by sharing my name, what I do, and maybe a fun fact about myself. Are you more comfortable meeting people one-on-one or in groups? I'm more comfortable meeting people one-on-one, but I don't mind group settings either. What's your go-to conversation starter when meeting someone new? I usually ask about their hobbies or what brought them to the event. Do you find it easy to make new friends? It depends on the situation, but I generally find it easy to connect with people. How do you keep conversations going with new people? I ask open-ended questions and try to find common interests to keep the conversation flowing. Do you prefer formal or informal settings when meeting new people? I prefer informal settings where people are more relaxed and open. What do you usually talk about when you meet someone for the first time? I ask about their job, hobbies, or where they're from to get to know them better. Do you get nervous when meeting new people? Sometimes, but once the conversation starts, I usually feel more comfortable. Do you tend to remember names easily when meeting new people? No, I'm not great at remembering names, so I try to repeat their name a few times to help me remember. Do you attend networking events to meet new people? Yes, I attend networking events for work, and it's a great way to meet new contacts. What's the most interesting thing you've learned from meeting new people? I've learned about different cultures, perspectives, and new ways of thinking from meeting people. Do you have any tips for making a good first impression? Be genuine, listen carefully, and show interest in what the other person is saying. How do you handle awkward silences when meeting someone new? I usually ask another question to keep the conversation going or comment on the surroundings. Do you prefer meeting new people through friends or on your own? I prefer meeting people through friends since there's already a shared connection. What's something you try to avoid when meeting someone for the first time? I try to avoid dominating the conversation or talking about controversial topics. How do you introduce yourself in a professional setting? I introduce myself by stating my name, job title, and what I do at my company. Do you like attending social events to meet new people? Yes. I enjoy attending social events because it's a good way to meet new people in a casual setting. Do you prefer talking about work or personal interests when meeting someone? I prefer talking about personal interests as it helps to build a more personal connection. Have you ever made a close friend from a random meeting? Yes. I've met some of my closest friends through chance encounters. How do you feel about online platforms for meeting new people? I think online platforms are a convenient way to meet people, especially in today's world. Do you follow up with people after meeting them for the first time? Yes, if we had a good conversation, I usually follow up with a message or connect on social media. What do you think is the hardest part of meeting new people? The hardest part is getting past the small talk and finding deeper connections. Do you enjoy meeting people from different cultures? Yes, I love learning about different cultures and hearing about people's unique experiences. Do you introduce yourself differently depending on the setting? Yes, in professional settings, I keep it more formal, while in casual settings, I'm more laid back. How do you end a conversation politely with someone you've just met? I thank them for the conversation and let them know I enjoyed talking with them. Do you exchange contact details when meeting new people? Yes. If the conversation went well, I usually exchange contact details or connect on LinkedIn. How do you feel about public speaking when meeting new people? I'm a little nervous about public speaking, but it's a skill I'm working on. Do you have any memorable experiences from meeting someone new? Yes, I once met someone at a cafe, and we ended up becoming good friends. How do you handle meeting new people in large crowds? I try to focus on one or two people at a time instead of trying to talk to everyone at once. These conversations offer insights into how people feel and behave when meeting new people, covering everything from introductions to building connections.